sing the whole of that medley of Liverpool, singing at the very beginning, leaving of Liverpool, and then you will never walk alone / playing every morning. Sorry, Johnny Cole. Yeah. Then we're going to sing the whole of that medley of You'll Never Walk Alone by Gerry Marsden. It's very speeches and so on. I suggest that you just make sure you stand before the rest of that point. You just never know who may be taking pictures. After the speeches,
on behalf of the family, can I first of all thank the choir for that absolutely fantastic rendition of one of Gerry's most famous songs, but of course where we are here is also synonymous with another of Gerry's most famous songs. He sung in that song, Ferry Across the Mersey. Don't say ferry across the Mersey, because that's not it. It's ferry across the Mersey, and he'd put you right if you got it wrong. But he wrote, because here's the place I love, and here I'll stay. And actually, as a young kid, I remember that chiming very, very much with what I believed about this great city of ours. And he was true to his word. Gerry did stay in this area. Okay, he moved across the Mersey. But he always talked about this place as his home. And when many people in the 60s left, he and his gorgeous wife and then his children stayed here and are still very much part of this wonderful city and city region of ours. And it fills me with great pride, to tell you the truth, to be able to speak here, to talk about somebody that actually I got to meet in later life, and I can actually say we became friends. So this means a little bit more than just the unveiling of something that is quite rightly a memorial, if you like, somewhere to celebrate Gerry's life. This is one of your mates who did really, really well for our city region, and the city now is quite rightly recognising the enormity of those achievements. And fantastic that they were. Hopefully people will know a little bit about Gerry Marsden, but he and his band were the first ever to have 3 consecutive #1 hits going straight in at #1. And just for those music buffs, the next band to do that was also a band from Liverpool, Frankie Goes to Hollywood. So you can see that it's in our DNA. And Gerry's sung songs about things in his life, and the ferry, of course, is absolutely part of the DNA of the people in Liverpool and now the city region. We were just talking with Gary, I think it's about 800 years there's actually been a ferry service of one sort or another since we got our charter from King John in 1207, I think it was. So there's been something there all along. Now, Gerry wasn't singing about the stuff 800 years ago. He was talking about the sort of things that you see today. And there's some really exciting announcements in the future about what we want to do to improve that ferry service. We want to build this truly integrated public transport system, and we want more people to enjoy the experience of going out on the ferry. And when they do, of course, they will hear that famous song, that anthem, Ferry Across the Mersey, and I think it resonates as much today as ever it did. So it is a real honour for me to be here, to be a friend of Gerry's widow and his kids and the wider family. Since Gerry's tragic and very unfortunate death, we've stayed in contact, and one of the ways that we thought that we could do some justice to Gerry's career was, first of all, to have a memorial service, and the family put on an unbelievable memorial service at the Anglican Cathedral with literally thousands of people there and a huge outpouring of love and support, which meant a lot to the family because Gerry's loss is still very, very raw. And another thing that we thought we could do is to commemorate his work, and we're better than this place here that he made so famous, and have this terminal where tens of thousands of visitors flock to every year to carry his name, and with the good wishes of the family, that's what today is about. And there is a plaque to unveil, and I just think that this is a poignant moment for us all. Obviously to remember the life and career of somebody we love very much, but also now to have something as a permanent reminder for people perhaps who won't have heard of Gerry, who might well then go away and listen to some of his wonderful music. So that's what really this is all about. Are we doing the unveiling now? I'm looking at Gerry. We're going to do the unveiling now. As the Metro Mayor, normally I do this, but I'm going to break protocols and ask Pauline, would you come and do this for me, please? It's just this one. To respond, I think Vicky is going to talk on behalf of the family. Vicky is one of Gerry's two daughters, and believe me, I know most Scouse dads love the daughters, but Gerry was a real family man, and all he ever spoke about was family, and he talked often about his girls. So this is a great opportunity now for one of his girls to talk about their dad.
Hi. Choir, thank you so much. That was absolutely beautiful. It really, really was. We loved it. I know we couldn't see you very, very well, but that was just fantastic. Thanks so much. Okay, I can't speak off the cuff like Steve, so I've got my notes here. The family would like to firstly thank Steve Rotheram, Mersey Ferries and the people of Liverpool for this wonderful accolade for our dad. Mayor Steve, over the last 14 years, you have bestowed a number of honours on Dad that well and truly made him feel loved by this city. Thank you so much for that and for this incredible tribute. The Mersey Ferries have long been a symbol of home for so many people, and wherever he toured, expats would tell Dad he brought a little bit of Liverpool with him. As someone who was happiest at home, he completely understood that. When he received his freedom of the ferries in 1985, he was over the moon. So he'd be blown away with pride by this terminal being made in his honour. Thank you, Mersey Ferries, and thank you to the people of Merseyside. Not only have you always supported this lad from the Dingle, but you gave him a home he was truly proud of. As Dad says in his song, this land's the place I love, and here I'll stay. Thank you.
So on behalf of Mersey Ferries, the family and Steve, thank you all very much.